I mean, that's a totally acceptable system. I mean, if you say we play more than them, we love Dota, and we're damn good at it, then that's a reason for you to be in the top. The question is, can you follow up on it? And I hope that you can. So that's exciting. Let's ask this. Sponsors. Any ideas who you want? Any ideas what you're looking for? Anything even on the table? Or is that the first step? Find someone to pay for our trips.
I think it's important to have a sponsor if you want to take Dota seriously. So obviously there's one in the works, but we don't have anything concrete yet. So we don't have anything to say about that right now.
All right, so we are still tight-lipped about the sponsor, but for everyone watching this, if you're considering picking up a team, what you need to know is Infinity Plus 4 is already talking with someone, so you better get your ass in the bidding war and make something happen, because once the ink is dry, you might just have to cry. But moving forward to there, let me ask you that. Is it scary to launch a team without a sponsor? I mean, if you guys move into Summit, let's say not if, when you qualify at the top of the Summit list and you're going to that LAN, you're going to get invited to a lot of big ones after that. No sponsor means expenses are on you. Is that something that's a little bit scary, or are you just confident that it's going to work out?
Uh, I think it's kind of scary without sponsors going to lands for me, but I don't know about. It's like I never been on a land, so I don't know. Yeah.
I think a lot of tournaments these days actually pay for the travel expenses. Like Starlighter, I know, pays for it, and the Summit, I know, will pay for it as well.
We hope.
Yeah.
No, we know Summit will pay.
Yeah.
So.
But whoa.
No, I said I know Summit pays, and that's gonna be actually really beneficial that that's your first tournament launch, because you're moving in with a group that we know has had no issues with payouts. If you go to that LAN, or when you go to that LAN, it means an easy opener, lots of free advertising. So honestly, I cannot stress it again. I think this was like the best launch tournament for you guys to get yourselves involved with. Phenomenal. So congratulations there. Now, we've been going for a while. We want to keep it short and sweet so folks listen. But before we start to do our sign-off, is there anything else that you guys really want to talk about that before we kind of get to the back end of this interview?
Why is Dream League 2 weeks long?
Why is Dream League 2 weeks long? You know, there's a lot of questions in the world that need to be answered, and I think that that's probably one of them. Much like why is SIVO 8 weeks, but we're working on that as well. I know.
Can't wait.
So, all right, let me. So before we do the sign out, we're gonna have everybody kind of just get a chance to say goodnight, pitch themselves a little bit, but I want to close with this. I want you guys. First, I want to start with the players, and I want each player to tell us as potential fans, because a lot of your success is dependent on who tunes in. If you guys can draw the numbers, you get a lot of big invites, you get a lot of sponsors. So me, as a guy looking to watch a team play, what are you going to say to me to make me tune into your games? Pitch me as a potential fan.
Like a caster? Or
no, like I'm a fan. I am a fan. I'm a guy who watches a crap ton of Dota 2. But when there's a ton of teams playing, I have to decide who I'm going to watch. Why should I watch you guys?
I don't know, but
For our team, I think when we play exciting. We take chances and risks. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but we make the game fun to watch. We have to dive towers at like 5 minutes and stuff like that.
See, that's a great answer. I love watching exciting Dota. So I will tune in to see you charge into towers and possibly die, because that's highly entertaining.
Can I add one more thing to that?
Absolutely.
We got Dignitas Infinity, dude. What else other reasons you need?
Yep. He's a semi-legend.
Yep, semi-legendary.
Semi-legendary status, though. In the modern era of Dota, how many semi-legendary players are out there? But from the perspective of the managers, Nayrok and Nash, when you guys started working with these Infinity players, when you I'm sure you watched them play, I'm sure you know them, I'm sure you get to see their practices and watch the replays. From your perspective, as someone who gets to watch a lot of them play, what is the most exciting thing for you when you see these guys take the field?
For me, it's seeing their they grow together as players. Like when they first started playing, they were very impatient with each other, and now they're like really good friends. They can joke around about anything. They talk about like their personal lives with each other. It's kind of sweet to see. Yep. I'm like their babysitter now. It's great.
It's really good. It's really fun to watch them play because almost all the time they'll dominate the early game with some really good individual skill. So that's really always fun to watch. And then afterwards, just listening to the Skype call or reading the discussion of what went right, what went wrong is always good because it's always good to see that kind of thing going on. You know that they're getting better and that they're improving and that what they have works together. So that's the best part as a manager, I guess.
That's a great answer. So it sounds like a lot of fun to watch. It sounds exciting. About a year ago, I think it would have been, Sneaky Nick's Assassin started to show up on the scene under the name SNA with Mr. SNA there. And I remember watching them play and thinking to myself, these guys are going to grow with the scene and be a force to be reckoned with. And honestly, with the guys that you've assembled, especially the guys that you've put together, I have been watching Lust for a while and really enjoy it. I love the way that you play SNA. MJW, SN, Infinity. I mean, these guys are going to be huge in North America. So I think it's definitely worth a watch. I think that you guys are going to have a great performance going forward. To all the fans, make sure you check it out. Let's do this. I'm going to run through the circle, and I want to hear a little bit of a plug from each of you. If you want to pitch your Twitter, if you want to say your girlfriend's name, if you want to tell us where you take dance lessons, this is your 15 seconds. Lay it on me.
You can get some follow me on Twitter at StarDota, and shout out to Ash.
All right, next one up. Let's do MJW.
All right, shout out to the Cho Chat, Erica, and that's it.
Who's Erica?
That's
my
Richard's girlfriend.
Oh, somebody else's girlfriend. I respect that. All right. Nash, let's go to you.
Also, shout out to the Trill Chat and shout out to the KFC for getting Jason some Toonie Tuesdays tomorrow.
Love me some KFC.
We hope to have them as a sponsor one day.
KFC, like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yep.
Can't argue with that. Extra crispy. Super tasty. This fat kid loves some fried chicken. And last but not least, Nayrok.
Shout outs to Chill Chat, keep it real. Shout outs to Jason's mom, and shout outs to Angie.
Angie and Jason's mom. So many ladies and mothers. That's exciting, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. My name is Toffees. As always, you can follow me at Toffees_Dota2. If you want to support the show and keep us live without the sponsors, I've actively, I kid you not, been chasing them away because I want to be able to do whatever we want on the show and whatever you want instead of having to yield to sponsors. So if you want to support that, you can go to patreon.com/Toffees and kick $1 or just some kind words towards the show to keep us sponsor free. You can also join the chat over on Steam. It's Coffee with Toffees. That's a W/, and get involved with the guild, so you can always be in contact with me for breaking stories, and we'll give you the shout out if you break the story. So fun things to do, guys. Check it out. This interview will be live on Wednesday morning show, but we will have it posted on YouTube probably as early as this evening. To the 4 guys who came on the show, SNA, Nayrok, MJW, Nash, I really appreciate you guys being here, taking time out of your busy schedule to join me on the show. So it's been wonderful. To those of you watching live or watching on record, you're what makes this possible. So a big shout out to you guys as well. And what we're going to do is, I like to do this when I have large groups. I'm going to give you literally 4 seconds, and I want you to say at the exact same time, all 4 of you, just one thing you want the world to hear. It doesn't matter what it is, and then I'm going to sign us out, and we're going to call at the end of the show. So, ready, get set.
Oh, God. I got to think about this.
I'm going to count to 5, so you have 5 seconds to come up with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
Frankie's mom.
Domino's.
Sister.
And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us, and as always, Toffee's out.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks for having us.